Hello and welcome to another update video on Solana. In this video, I want to answer a question that I received from one of our members on Discord, which is about how far really can Solana still drop in case we break below last week's low, so the Friday low. Yeah. So if we lose our support area on the Solana chart, which is here between $172 and $198, where are the next levels to watch? What could Solana do next? And so I want to take you through my thought process here. I want to answer that question. I believe it will be helpful for everybody. And remember, this support area, we've been tracking it since the top in September. So this has been with us for a month. It's holding. Yeah. And I'm still watching for higher prices. It's a possibility on the Solana chart. However, I haven't seen any impulsive price action from any of the recent lows that would be in any way meaningful and tell me that we have a meaningful low. Okay, so it's just a potential for now. It's like very shaky grounds, a shaky foundation at the moment on the Solana chart. So I understand the question fully. I believe many of you will have the same question. So in the most direct move to the upside, the idea is that Solana is forming some kind of a diagonal pattern. For example, if a B wave bottomed here around the 22nd of June, then this could be wave 1. This could be wave 2. This could be the A wave of the third wave. This could be the B wave of the third wave. And then from here, we might start a C wave. So we don't necessarily need to see impulsive price action to the upside because a C wave up can be a diagonal pattern. So corrective rallies are possible and take us to basically, not new highs directly, but, towards 300 plus maybe. Then we can get a wave 4 and a wave 5. This is the most straightforward preferred scenario, but obviously low confidence still because there's not yet enough there for us to work with to confirm a meaningful low. So that is where that question comes in, right? What would happen if we break below this last low? To answer that, the next support levels I'm watching are here in the area around the 2nd of August, 3rd of August, and then this is where we also have Fibonacci support. Where does that come from? So the next bullish scenario I can offer is the one where we say we have a wave, we have a wave 1, we have a wave 2, and then larger A wave, so that this this basically covers all of it, yeah? The A, B, C, and A. Then this is an A, B, C, and B, and it can go a little lower because standard support for a B wave, standard targets for an internal C wave go down all the way to $160 to $150. So that's just an additional area of interest. I would then probably shift rather to this yellow scenario. But let's be honest, there are other scenarios. I could even put the wave 1 here and the wave 2. It doesn't have a different impact. It's the same impact. It would just be different labeling. So we want to keep it simple and just work with zones. There are, because this is not an impulsive move up, essentially I could probably tell you 5, 6, 7 wave counts, but it's not productive to do that. Okay, we want to work with levels, and a lot of them would be quite similar anyway. Yeah, I don't want to take you through information overkill. So that means, in simple words, once we break below 172, which is the Friday low, the focus shifts to the $150 to $160 area. I would rather see that, however, as weak support area. So it's not so meaningful. We can make a case for a broader correction in case this larger wave 1 sits up here and the wave 2 is here. This is possible. Bit of a strange wave count, but it would be possible. So I would suggest to keep it simple. In this case, we can just use this support zone between 170,000, yeah, maybe in a few years, $117.41 and 138.26. So I want to keep it simple and say this would be intermediate support, yeah, like a weak support area in between. If we break below it, I wouldn't be bearish. I would still watch this area here between $117 and 138 in case maybe this wave 2 is still unfolding or this wave B. That's all possible, okay? But below, I have to say, and this is like it's starting where things really start to break below $117. If we get a decisive break below it, yeah, the pullback is basically too deep to be clearly part of a corrective pullback. Okay, so you have all the levels here, and there is a weak support area, and then you could say a main support area between 117 and 138. So this is what I'm watching. That should answer the question. But for now, we're obviously watching if the bulls can actually generate a trend reversal. Let's take a quick look at the short-term chart as well. Do we see 5 waves up? Let's say, let's see. It kind of follows our projection. Support is holding. I shared with you guys yesterday a micro support area. Not so convinced though. But yeah, support is still holding. We do have something that nearly looks like a 5-wave move up. But again, the 5-wave move up alone doesn't help. We need 5 up, 3 down. And the problem is, what's the context? The context is messy. We have an ABC structure here. So the only way that I can really see this market go higher is in some kind of a messy ABC structure. Yeah. So if we go up higher directly, as I said, this move up that we are tracking would likely be an ending diagonal, talking about this C wave. And so wave 1 is in 3 waves. So the third wave would also be in 3 waves. So we have to track it like that. Yeah? We have to track it like an A, B, C structure. And this is kind of low confidence. For now, it's a 5-wave move up. This can morph back into a 3-wave move if this move up gets too long. Ideally, this 5th wave finishes maybe before it significantly breaks above 193.82, but we'll keep monitoring that for today. Once we have a top, I can add support for this B wave pullback. So far, looking okay because we have broken above the swing high from Friday, the 17th, but we need to see the next pullback. Yeah. So that's the update on Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure you also check out our membership, join the MCO family. Today we've got our 5 p.m. not family live stream, a community live stream, live session. We cover a lot of different coins. In the end, it is a family live stream. We cover a lot of coins, look at charts, prepare everybody for the new week, answer your questions, take your requests. So check it out if you're interested. It's always a great time. 90 minutes. See you later, 5 p.m. UTC. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.